Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be opening up the 92 plus premium player pack from Showdown here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So we're on my boy Chris's account. He got this done last night in Showdown. Now, I will say this. One thing to note, and this might be worth keeping in mind for those of y'all who don't really play much Showdown at all, especially if you play basically none and you're like in tier 15, tier 14, they're going to do some sort of thing like this in the future as well. Showdown grindable events, though, whether it be the door game event that they've done in the past, where there was they've done it twice now, where you could get a diamond hidden gem, and now this win streak event in Showdown. The Showdown events are much easier to do when you are in these low tiers. When you are in higher tiers, it becomes much sweatier. But if you are a lower tier Showdown player, you'd be surprised how easy Showdown is as a mode for your first several, and I mean several games. Like if you're in tier 15, your first 20 games are almost all going to be non-sweaty games. It's when you get up to tier 1, tier 2 that you start playing against the sweats. Really tier 1, even below. But when you're below tier 1, you're still going to get a decent amount of not so sweaty games, which honestly, if it was me, isn't that bad. I really don't think so. I think it's actually a relatively easy mode until you get to tier 1. And so if you are wanting to get these events done, but you think in your mind, I'm not very good online, I don't think I'm going to be able to do well, but I'm going to match a bunch of sweats. Like, it's possible, but especially if you're in the really low tiers, like tier 15, tier 14, you barely played the mode, you should try it because it's really not that hard. That's the thing. The problem that I have with this event at the end of the day, and I talked about it yesterday and I continue to talk about it today as well. The problem that I have with this event is the people who are grinding Showdown, the people who are tier 1, number one, the majority of people in tier 1 are not going to be winning 5 games in a row. Let's look at the leaderboard on Xbox just for context. I mean, I would say most of these guys could get 5 in a row, but like the dude in 5th, he's played a ton of games. He's not getting 5 in a row. Dude in 8th, probably not. Dude in 11th, probably not. Dude in 12th, probably not. Dude in 14th, probably not. 16th, maybe. 18th, maybe. 19th, maybe. But like, a lot of these guys, if you don't have a 80 plus 90% win percentage, you're not going to easily get 5 wins in a row in all likelihood. And look, tier 1 is sweaty, and these are the top 50 players in tier 1 as well. I mean, not quite 50, the top 44, I guess, players in tier 1 in Showdown. There's a lot more people than that in tier 1 Showdown, and there's a lot of people who do play the mode who are not amazing at it, and that's just not realistically attainable for them to get a 5-game win streak. And with that being said, even for the people who are able to get the 5-game win streak out of the people who are actually grinding Showdown, realistically, a 92 plus premium pack is not a good enough reward for something along those lines at this point in the year. It should have been, in my opinion, a 92 plus premium pack for a 3-game win streak and a 95 plus premium pack or a 95 plus hidden gem or something along those lines for a 5-game win streak. We are at the point where we are getting opals in packs every single week now, twice a week. We're getting an opal on Friday and an opal on Tuesday. And then we're getting a bunch of pink diamonds, and there's tons and tons of pack content and good cards dropping in packs, and yet they will not give us a grind for anything higher than a diamond. Like, they refuse. Outside of the 250 win Showdown rewards and the 500 the one 250 win Showdown reward and the one triple threat reward for 500 wins for triple threat park. It's absurd and ridiculous, and it's just not logical or sustainable, to be completely honest. And I have a big issue with that. I mean, it's just not a good state for the mode to be in. There's just not enough rewarding content. And look, I mean, I hope I get a good diamond for my boy Chris. I really do. I hope I get him somebody useful for his team. His team isn't amazing, but this is the team we used to get this 5-game win streak, which honestly wasn't too bad. I mean, it's a decent little squad. This is I believe, pretty close to free-to-play team. I don't think he's totally free-to-play, and he did start on Xbox, I believe, about the beginning of season 2, but it's pretty close to free-to-play. So you can build a decent squad, but he doesn't have Wemby. He doesn't have Dr. J. He doesn't have Devin Booker. He doesn't have Zach LaVine. He doesn't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He doesn't have Paul George. He doesn't have LeBron. He doesn't have Giannis. I can go on and on and on. All these top tier cards he can't afford unless he's willing to spend a ton of money on this game. And that's the biggest issue with the game right now, is you can't get top tier content. You can't get top tier cards without spending money. At the end of the day, the grindable content is not good enough unless you're willing to spend an absurd amount of time on the game. Most people have jobs, they have lives, they have families, they have girlfriends, they have things they're doing in their lives, and they can't afford to just spend all day playing the video game. You know what I mean? And even somebody like me whose job it is to play the video game, I don't want to play the game that much. Absolutely not. Like, it's just not happening. I didn't even get close to either 250 Showdown wins or 500 Triple Threat Park wins this season. Like, it's just not feasible or sustainable the way that I think my team has been doing this game. With that being said, I know I'm complaining. I know I'm frustrated, because I am frustrated at the end of the day. I'm annoyed that this is a thing. But I do hope that I get him a diamond that helps his team, because there are some diamonds that would help his team for sure. Like, even if he were to pull Jaren, that would replace the Jaren he already has. He could sell him. That'd be really nice. Pulling any of the guys he could sell would be nice. Obviously, pulling Paulo Banchero would probably be literally best case scenario. That card is amazing. But there's also a lot of diamonds that we could pull that would be really garbage. So I apologize for my droning on and on and on, I guess, because I know that's kind of probably what it feels like a little bit too. Like, if we pulled Miles Turner, OG, and Ananobi, those would be really good. But there's a lot of diamonds in here, especially a lot of the season 1 diamonds that we could pull that would just be really garbage. And look, man, my team's just not in the best state. It really isn't. And it's a shame to say that, but it's true. And so I just feel like I have to talk about it and things like this. Like, that, I don't want to sit here and perceive that the grindable content right now is good enough, because it's just simply not. But fingers crossed we get a good diamond at the end of the day. So that is going to be the question in today's video, is, are we able to get a good enough diamond? And here we go. Hopefully it's somebody solid. I feel bad if I open the pack on his account and don't get him anybody good. Eastern Conference, 96 driving dunk. That's Paulo Banchero. You're kidding. Oh my gosh, I just pulled the best one you could possibly pull. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be so happy. That's freaking awesome. I'm so happy because I'm not on my own account. If I was on my own account, I'd still be happy, right? But like, when I do a video on somebody else's account, I always want to get them good luck. This is the luckiest pull you could possibly get. And Paulo Banchero, as far as I am aware, is the only card in the game with a 96 specifically driving dunk. I just pulled him the best diamond you could possibly get. That's incredible. As my dog wants to say hi. I think he heard me cackling and he's like, what's going on, Dad? Thank you, Bob. Anyways, that's an incredible pull. And if I was Chris, I mean, he is going to be excited when I tell him this, when he sees this video, whatever it is. He is going to be pretty hyped, because that is, I mean, your new starting small forward is Paulo Banchero. Congratulations. Or you can put Paulo at the 4, Jaren at the 5 if he wants to bring Brad off the bench. Like, this is an incredible upgrade for his team. And I would be really, really excited if I was Chris right now, because that is fire. Paulo is incredible. And that's the best card he could have gotten. Literally the best diamond in the game, in my opinion, is Paulo Banchero. I would be over the moon excited right now if I were to pull him on my own account. I'm excited for Chris, honestly, because that is the best pull you could have possibly gotten. I hope y'all got luck, even close to that luck, because I know a lot of y'all probably did this and got nothing good. So I hope you get something decent if you're able to get this 5-game win streak done. And if you're not able to get the 5-game win streak done, you're too high in the thing, it's too sweaty, whatever, don't stress it. It is what it is. Hopefully there'll be good content next week for Thanksgiving. There has to be good content for Thanksgiving. If there's not, the game mode's just permanently dead, I think. With that being said, that's gonna do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.